Hey guys, I don't normally do product reviews on this channel, but I do have a product that I really like, and I legitimately think that you'll like it if you're anything like me and you like canoe fishing. All right, so we've got a couple of canoes. We're all about canoeing, and our whole family really enjoys fishing from the canoe. And when we go somewhere where we're not portaging the canoe, I will use a trolling motor. I normally don't, but on occasion I will. And of course, if you know anything about trolling motors, you know that you need a battery to keep it going. You can just buy a battery and connect the terminals and it's all good. But there is something you can buy to just make your life that much easier, and I think it's worth the money. It's not super cheap for what it is, but it's worth the money. What I'm talking about is a Minn Kota battery power center. And what that is it's really just a plastic box, but it's a lot more than a plastic box. How so? Well, let's take a look at the details right now. All right, guys, let's get right into it. It's the Minn Kota Battery Power Center, and it's meant for small boats that don't have a built-in battery compartment, like a canoe. That's where you're getting your best value out of this when you don't have a ready-made compartment already. All right, so let's take a look inside. Inside in the lid, you can see there's a couple of these two leads, positive and negative, and they just attach to your battery. Right? So it's meant to fit a size 24 to a size 27 battery. The only kind of weird thing about that is that when you look at Minn Kota trolling motors, they tell you to have a 105 amp hour battery. And the only catch is that this is a Minn Kota trolling motor box and it doesn't fit the 105 amp hour batteries that I could find. They were not size 24 or 27. The batteries that I could find that were at least 105 amp hours are a different size than the 24 and the 27 size. So I'm not sure how that all works together. Mine is a 95 amp hour battery right there, but it holds plenty of power, and it's an AGM battery, so it should last for quite a while, and it's maintenance free. So when we close this lid, it's got a strap here and a buckle. It keeps it shut, and that does the job quite nicely. All right, next thing, it's got these really easy access terminals. You just kind of screw them tight, just like wing nuts. If you want, of course, they can come right off, and you can just put a clip on these. A lot of guys like clips on the end of their terminals from their battery or from their motor, because they'll unclip really easily if you were to capsize. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't have that system right now. Okay, so the next thing it has is a meter, tell you your battery power. You see the test button right there, and then so you can see the lighting. The light's pretty good there. All right, so there you go. All right, so that's just a convenient thing to have. All right, so the other thing that this power center offers is two 12-volt accessory plugs. On this one, you can see I've got the adapter in here. It's like a cigarette lighter adapter, and guess what it fits? USB for charging my phone or anything else. So I won't run out of power for my camera or my cell phone in general. So I'll still be able to call home if I get cell coverage where I am. Another feature that you may or may not use, but it's good to have, is circuit breakers. There is a 10 amp accessory breaker, that's this white one, and then your 60 amp trolling motor breaker. All right, guys, just one quick note about circuit breakers. If you live in the US, you have a trolling motor, you have to have a circuit breaker for it, all right? It's law. Beyond that, it's just helpful to have. The reason is that trolling motors are notoriously bad for short circuit issues. And the reason that happens is because the propeller will often get caught up in some sort of resistance, some grass or whatever. When that happens, it wants to draw more power from the battery to overcome that resistance. And it's that extra power that it draws that can often short circuit the electronic componentry of the motor. That's why you want it. Okay, let me just bring it over. We'll start over here. Oh, no problem. This is easy stuff. Easy stuff. Ah. All right, guys, one thing I didn't mention is the price of this guy. If you're in the US, you could get it for as little as 50 bucks. when it's on sale. You're looking at more like 75 bucks regular. If you live in Canada, it's like $400. No, just kidding. But it is a lot more. I got a great deal for 100 bucks in Canada, Canadian. So, you know, it's not a super cheap box of plastic. It gives you a lot more than that. But, you know, whatever. If your budget allows for it, you'll probably appreciate it. That's the best I can say. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today for the review of the Minn Kota Battery Power Center. It's not really a review. It's more like just a feature list of what it offers. All right. So hope it's been helpful for you. I hope you can get some use out of it. Maybe grab one of these if you come across them. There's links below where you can go to Amazon and just grab one if you want to take a look at it. That'd be great. And otherwise, guys, please get out there, enjoy God's creation, and above all, keep looking up.